This is part 3 of our series on National Pension Scheme. In this episode, I am going to discuss the charges which are applicable in NPS, when will the plan mature, when can you withdraw the amount, what are the rules and regulations applicable at that point of time, and what will be the impact of taxation at maturity. This is NRI Money Clinic for you, and I am Dr. Chandrakant Bhatt, investment consultant and a financial planner.
NRI Money Clinic. No hype, just the right advice.
By the way, before I proceed, I would like to remind you that this is part 3 of NPS series. Prior to this, there were two more parts, part 1 and part 2. I will be giving a link here for part 1 and part 2. Make sure that you watch these two episodes as well to get a complete picture of NPS scheme. Now let us look at the charge structure of National Pension Scheme. As I mentioned earlier in my previous episode, this is the lowest cost pension scheme designed anywhere in the world. The costs are so minimal, it is cheaper than ETFs. It does not merit a detailed discussion of charges. For your understanding or for your knowledge, I will show here on the screen a detailed picture of how the charges will be done. These charges are lesser than that of an ETF itself. Now let us look at when can you make withdrawal from the scheme and when will this plan mature. As per the design of National Pension Scheme, when a person attains the age of 60 years, the plan attains maturity age. When a person attains a maturity age, what it means is you can use the money which is in the National Pension Scheme to buy a annuity or to buy a pension from a pension provider. Now, if you have a certain amount of money in NPS scheme at the age of 60, are you under an obligation to convert all the money that is there in this account to buy a pension? The answer is no. You don't have to use all the money in your account to buy a pension. But the rule says minimum 40% of your corpus should be used to buy pension from one of the pension providers. The remaining 60% of the money can be used as lump sum withdrawal from this particular plan. For this withdrawal, there are certain exceptions to the rule. As I said, 40% has to go into buying pension and 60% can be withdrawn. But if the total corpus that is invested and which is existing at the time of 60 years of age is less than 2 lakh rupees, then 100% of the money can be withdrawn from this NPS scheme. Another rule to look at is, are you under a compulsion to convert the NPS scheme into annuity at 60 years of age? No, you are not under a compulsion to convert it into pensions at age 60. You have one more option there. You can continue the scheme up to 70 years of age. But to continue it up to 70 years of age, you have to give a request to NPS administration 15 days prior to closure of this 60 years of your age. Then you can extend it up to 70 years of your age. There are other options are also available for you. For example, if you convert the 40% of the money that is there in the NPS into an annuity, the remaining lump sum amount which is there in the plan, you can keep in the NPS itself up to 70 years of age. Or you can decide to take it in part by part from 60 years up to 70 years of your age. One more provision which says is you need not stop contributing to this plan by 60 years of age. You can continue to contribute to this plan up to 70 years of your age. But at 70 years of age, the plan closes. You have to buy 40% of the amount to buy pension, and the remaining 60% or whatever the amount you decide for can be taken out as lump sum. You need not restrict the amount to 40% to buy the pension. You can choose an amount either 40% or 100% or an amount that is suitable to you in between these two figures. Now, if anyone has joined NPS scheme after age 60, earlier I had told you that anyone between the age of 18 to 65 can join this particular scheme. If somebody has joined the scheme after age 60, then they have to contribute for a minimum period of 3 years before they can take out the lump sum, or they have to convert it into a annuity product. Now that we have discussed withdrawal at maturity, let us look into withdrawal, how it can be made before maturity, that is 60 years of age. Now, if somebody has to withdraw money from NPS before 60 years of age, is it possible? The answer is yes, but the conditions differ here. Now, if somebody has to withdraw money from NPS before age 60, the first condition that should be satisfied is they should have contributed for minimum period of 10 years. And if you try to withdraw from NPS scheme before 60 years of age, now minimum 80% of the money which is there in the NPS account should be used to buy pension. You can withdraw only 20% of the amount as the lump sum withdrawal. You can't withdraw like in maturity 60% of the lump sum. But if the total amount which is there in the account is less than 1 lakh, then they can withdraw all the money as 100% lump sum withdrawal. Now let us look at one another condition. What if the subscriber to this NPS scheme dies before the maturity of the scheme? In such an event, the entire amount which is there in the national pension scheme will be paid as lump sum payout to the nominee. Till now, we discussed complete withdrawal of the amount that is there in the national pension scheme, either at maturity or prior to maturity. What if there is a situation where you need to withdraw partial amount? Is it possible under NPS? The answer is yes, but lot of conditions will come in the way. Condition number 1, you can withdraw maximum 25% of the contributed amount only. If you have contributed, let's say 50 lakh rupees and the valuation of your NPS scheme is 75 lakh rupees, it is 25% of your contributed amount that you can withdraw, not the valuation of your NPS account on that particular day. Condition number 2, you must have contributed to this plan for a minimum period of 3 years. You can't do partial withdrawal prior to 3 years. Condition number 3, you can make maximum 3 times partial withdrawal during the entire tenure of the plan. Let us say that you have joined this scheme at age 30 and this plan runs for next 30 years. During this entire 30 years, the maximum number of times you can withdraw is only 3 times. Now, can I just go to NPS office and say that I need a partial withdrawal? No, that's not possible. You have to give proper reasons why you need partial withdrawal. And the scheme has clear guidelines when the partial withdrawals can be made. Now, the partial withdrawals can be made under specific conditions. For example, if you need money for children's higher education, you can make partial withdrawal. Or you need money for children's marriage. Or you need money to construct a house. Or in the event of critical illnesses, you can withdraw the amount. Or if you want to upskill yourself, you want to learn a new skill and you have to spend some money, partial withdrawal can be made. Or you want to venture out in a startup. In such a circumstances, you can do a partial withdrawal. All other conditions I discussed till now will apply. Now let us look at what happens to the taxation issues for the monies at maturity. When this NPS scheme matures and you have a large lump sum, all the gains that you have made over the years is 100% tax free. The 40% minimum contribution which has to go into annuity plans, the 60% of the money which you can withdraw, both are 100% tax free. That's the best part of the scheme. Now, the 40% of the money or the amount that you decide to put it into the annuity will generate a pension for you from there onwards. The pension that you are going to get from there onwards will be treated as your income of the year. It gets added with other sources of your income like your bank interest, rentals and everything, and whatever the tax slab you fall into, according to that slab, you need to be paying the taxes. Dear viewers, hope you have liked the topic that I discussed on the NPS different episodes. If it has added value to you, please give me a thumbs up. If you are watching this program for the first time, or if you are yet to subscribe for this channel, press the subscribe button now and hit the bell icon. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and relatives. Thank you very much for watching this episode on NRI Money Clinic. I will be back with you with one more video very soon.
Press the bell icon for more details and subscribe our channel.